I had a little bit of a story for y'all today. Um, how's everybody doing today? Send hearts if y'all are good. You know, hearts are a sign of love, y'all. So if there's any content that you love or resonates with you, feel free to send hearts. I'll take them. So yeah, just quick intro for those that don't know me. My name is Tori Torres, and I am a serial entrepreneur, like cereal, and there's bling all over my desk today. Thank you, babe. If you tap the right side of the screen, it sends hearts for you, so you don't have to tap them. Oh, you always send me hearts. But thank you. I'll take them. So yes, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Tori Torres. I am a serial entrepreneur, social media and digital marketing strategist. I am an author, podcast host, designer to the stars, boss babe blogger, and super mommy to Christian and Carmelo. For the past 2 months, my audience knows we've been getting ready for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, of course, that whole weekend of all the action happening, right? I actually help mostly e-commerce businesses. So that's anyone who sells their product or service online. I have sold my designs online for the last 16 years, selling bling. And it's funny because today, actually, I did something. Y'all, look, I actually did a design for one of my regular clients. I normally don't do bling anymore. Like I have a factory that does it all, but this client of mine, every year she wants like 3 or 4 pieces done in her logo. She's the blonde bomber. Like, what is it? The blonde bonder. So every like year or every other year, I do something with her logo on it. So she ordered 3 or 4 pieces. 4 pieces this time. So y'all that don't know me, that's what I do. I basically was the first one to design bling on faceplates before there were phone cases and all of that. So I have made my money selling bling, and I still, for 16 years later, I still sell my bling. I have been featured on VH1, MTV, BET, Bravo TV, Project Runway, to name a few. And I've been backstage with Backstage Swag with about 17 companies at each event, backstage at the MTV Awards, BET Awards, the hoodies, the Grammys, the Latin Grammys, to name a few as well. Okay, so just to give you an idea of who I am and why I'm talking to you guys. Okay, I built my e-commerce business to where I now sell my case of the month, which is a $55 product. I sell it at $55 a month to 1,000 people. So I focus on simple selling and teaching my audience how to build influence with their audience that converts. Those are my specialties. And I also teach them how to monetize their passions, because that's what I did. I wanted to be a stay-at-home. Hi. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be available to my sons. And by making the choices for myself, I was able to do that successfully and still am doing that. So probably that should be baseball practice, so there'll be no Christian popping in today or Mello. But y'all got to say hi to Mello last night, my little baby, my 13-year-old. He's so cute with the big hair. So yeah, I was gonna tell you guys a story today because something popped up in my head, and it's funny how things happen. Life is a trip. So before I got started, I just wanted to share like a little story of how things happen the way they should, right? When you walk in your purpose, okay? And I know sometimes people, because of the fact that I sell bling, you know, it's like, ha. But as I said before, when I did my live, you know, the joke was on them, because if you do the numbers, it's some pretty good numbers. And that's been basically since day one, since I started my business. So walking your purpose, and no matter what it is that you do, you have to stay focused and not let people take you off. And I remember, so I was thinking about this one incident where maybe like my second year in bling, right? I had a designer that was helping me to, she was my first designer that I hired. So I'm not talking about Nene, but she was the first girl that I hired. And she seemed to be more concerned about learning my process because it was new, because no one was doing it yet, right? So she seemed to be more concerned about learning my process than actually designing for me, right? So she wasn't doing that good of a job, okay? Not today, keep it moving, okay? Keep it moving out of my live stream. I know what that means, okay? Why do I always get like I never see it on anyone else's live. People are always coming for me. I'm like the nicest person. Not today. Take it somewhere else. So either they're flirting or they're calling me ugly names. Seriously, one or the other. I never see that in people's lives. So yeah, this particular designer that I had, she wasn't doing a good job. And what happened, I felt like she wasn't giving all her effort, right? To make sure, because when you're a business owner, you have to make sure basically that every single thing is on point. Even if you hire someone, you still have to make sure that what they're doing is up to par, right? So how many of you guys actually have other people? Do you have anyone else in your stream, people that work for you? I wonder. I was thinking about that as I was telling this story. So one day I get this email from a company, and the company said that they had been considering a partnership with me, but they received an item that wasn't up to par. And so they decided to go with a competitor. And I thought, oh, damn. Okay. Hang on to that thought for a second. Okay. And it's hard, right? People don't work for you the way you work for you or with you. I mean, you have to work for someone. A lot of people don't like to hear the word I work for her, especially when it was me, just me, and I'm a corporation, and I'm selling to big brands, right? I'm selling to freaking Beyonce. Back then, Beyonce, to say that I had Beyonce as a customer was a big freaking deal. To now, years later, I said this before, that I don't use my pictures of Beyonce because it's one photo that we were able to get, and the photo is so old that I don't use it anymore. It's like a good 11 years old. So I don't use the photo anymore, right? But to say that Beyonce is one of the people that I've designed for is a really freaking big deal, to say that I am the company alone, right? And so sometimes you get people that come in and they work with you or work for you, and they don't like the idea of that, but yet they can go work for somebody else, right? And be happy to go and I was like, hey, y'all want to come? Y'all can go to the different award shows with me. You can go, and jump in, and let's do this thing together. And still people will treat you that way. Okay. So it was crazy that here I was making this name for myself. And then I had this one design go out that someone else made, and come to find out, I got an email from the company, and they said that the design wasn't up to par, and they decided to go with a competitor. And I was like, well, when they told me which one it was, I was like, well, can I, as the owner, why don't you let me? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, as the owner, let me design it for you, because, you can't know that every time it goes out doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. It should be. But there's those times where something happens. It could have been that we had an overflow of orders. It could have been one of the times that I wasn't even in town. So I can't remember all the specifics of it, because we're talking a good 14 years ago. But I really wanted to give this example. So that gave me probably one of the biggest lessons that I have learned in business, okay? I learned that I am responsible for my business, me alone, okay? Yeah, it's great to have people to come in and help you and spread the work out, but you still have to be responsible for your business and your brand and the voice that you put out, as well as the product you put out, okay? I learned that 2 years into my business. This was 14 years ago, and it was a huge, huge lesson. It was a valuable lesson, and I'm glad that I actually learned it at the time, even though it was a really hard lesson to get through. Because the company that had ordered something for me to test out my product was Ed Hardy at their height, right? crazy. I don't know if you guys remember who Ed Hardy is, but it's kind of hard not to. Love Kills, with all the like tattoo inspired artwork. And that was what the design was, sort of a tattoo inspired design. And that's why I gave it to that particular designer to do, because she was really good at that. So to think that in the one opportunity that we had to take on a really big client, we lost it because of just not, I say again that it was my fault, because as the business owner, it's my responsibility to make sure that everything is up to par. And that was a great lesson to say that I learned it 2 years into business. Okay. Sometimes, no, I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say all the time, I really believe that things happen to us so that we can get a lesson. How many of y'all believe that? Put some diamonds in if y'all believe that everything that happens in life happens for a reason and there is a lesson to be learned behind it. If I had not gotten that message loud and clear, okay, I actually might have missed out when DVF called, and when Project Runway called, or Bravo TV, and all the other calls that came after that. Yeah, I might have missed out because I did not take the time as the business owner to make sure that my shit was tight. Like, no matter what, even if someone else is designing it, you got to be on top of your own stuff. So that's never going to happen to me again. It hasn't happened to me again since. Because, you know, there's a product check. There's a process that you want to make sure that everything is getting done the way that it's supposed to, so that you don't miss out on those opportunities. That was the Ed Hardy opportunity, right? So sure, I missed out on the Ed Hardy opportunity, but after that, I got to work with Paris Hilton. And looking back, Paris was actually, and this is why I want you guys, this is what I want you to think about, is because opportunity isn't just in the things that, it's not just in what happens, it's in how we respond to what happens, okay? So that happening with Ed Hardy gave me a real like light bulb moment. I mean, keep in mind, I was 20 years old, actually like 21 at that point. And I had just like started a business out of nowhere, and it like went crazy right from day one pretty much. So I was learning everything as I went. So I don't want you guys to beat up on yourselves so much. But like I said, missing out on that opportunity because I didn't check someone's work made me never not check someone's work again. Okay, so even my designers that didn't live in the same city as me, I would have them send a picture before they mailed it out. So all of those things, yeah, you got to make sure that you are still responsible, and also not beating yourself up and not stopping there. So like I said, Paris Hilton was actually a much better fit for my brand anyway. Looking back, she was more in my niche market, right? That like glam, girly, luxury brand that I was building. She was killing it at that time. So yeah, I missed out on Ed Hardy, but I wouldn't have been able to work with Paris. I wouldn't have been in her book, Confessions of an Heiress, forever, okay? Not just for a moment in time. Hi, exactly. Hi, Jackie. I'm glad you're here. Hey, that's right. Don't be coming. And now I can recognize, I put them together. I see your name, and I was like, duh, okay, she has been here. Hi, babe. Thank you for saying hi. So, yeah, when I think back, it was perfect timing for Paris to be my customer, and that wouldn't have happened if I had not resolve the issues that were going on in my business. So she was the socialite that started like the whole craze for reality TV, and all of the people that have come since then. I mean, like Kim was her side chick, okay? So I got to ride that whole wave and not actually lose control of my company, because the way they did it, they wanted complete design control, and they wanted it to look just like their, you know, I know the company that ended up doing it with them, they're no longer in business, you know? So I'm just saying, I got to ride that wave and not be held and bound by someone else's restrictions. So many other great things came from that loss, but all of that is to say that you have to pay attention to the loss. You got to pay attention to the roadblocks. I always say there's a lesson to be learned in everything. And I believe that roadblocks, when they're put in our way, they're simply to just get our attention and send us down another path. That's it. So like I said, for me, learning that early on as like a 20-year-old, just starting out, was one of the most valuable lessons that I could ever learn. And that was to not give up, obviously, to not give up, to not wallow in self-pity, okay? It was necessary for me to level up and never make that same mistake again. And by doing that, I was able to, like I said, be in Paris's book, and to go on and have all the other celebrity clients and success that I had in that arena that no one else in my industry has. So that shared and out of the way. Today, I wanted to focus on simple selling so that you can get what's meant for you and miss what's not, okay? All right, sweet. So guys, as you know, I go on and on about my simple sales strategy. My baby's trying to come up with like a cool name for it, but we're just gonna call it the simple selling strategy because that's what it is. And that's where I sell 1,000 pieces, sell to 1,000 customers every single month, my case of the month, for $55. A minimum of 1,000 people every single month show up for my case of the month, no matter what, okay? That is a big deal. Selling $1,000, selling to 1,000 people at $55 every single month is a big deal, okay? So to say that I've been able to do that consistently for many years now, that is why I go on and on about my simple sales strategy, because I want you guys to think about selling in a different way. In a way that keeps your customer focused, in a way that doesn't allow them to get distracted, which is saying the same thing, but in a way that sends them directly down the funnel to the conversions that you guys are looking for. So what I want you guys to focus on for the next several days is to continue to prepare for Black Friday. We have done that 10-day training. We have done, we did the ELA webinar this weekend, which is email sequences, landing pages, and affiliate marketing, okay? Those are 3 things that I keep every day. We keep getting more questions about them. And this is exactly why I started the 10 days of training 2 weeks ago, because, excuse me, because I knew that we were gonna get, 2 weeks out or 10 days out now from Black Friday, and people were gonna panic and be like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm not ready. Relax, there's still time. These are the things. I'm gonna take you step by step through each day. I'm gonna come on and tell you 2 to 3 things that you can do on that day to actually implement the strategies so that you're not stressing out, okay? Okay, so number 1, of course, we gotta get these email lists together, y'all. Seriously, your email lists, if you have not already started working on your email list generation, you need to be doing that. I was asked by one of my Diamond girls, who I think I saw her in earlier, Janice, how do I approach asking for emails? So you never want to ask for emails. You don't need to. You don't need to ask for anyone's email outright. And I know I'm big on telling you guys call to action. Yes, but a call to action doesn't have to be obvious. And generally, to get the best result, you don't make it obvious, okay? So what you're gonna do is give the customer something that adds value to their life, okay? Whether that's a need, a want, or a desire. So for her, it's an easy one. For Janice, it's easy. She sells hair products that are gonna make your hair healthier. Who doesn't want that? Like, yes, please and thank you, okay? So she can do a lead-in, a digital product, a generator, a question of, or either a suggestion of the top mistakes that people make when, I know, Janice, you do locks, right? It's locks. So the top mistakes people make when they're taking out their locks, or when they choose someone, or how to choose the person that does your locks, or what to do when you need to take them out, what are good products, What's the process? Like something that gives people an inside look into how your product connects to the thing that you do, to your service. Okay. I don't know lots, but you're thinking of the person's pain point. Okay. So you are the expert. You're the expert, and you're going to share your information in the download. So you never ask per se for that email. You don't need to. You're giving them information that answers their need, want, and desire in exchange for their email. So let me know if you got that. Let me know if that resonates with you, or let me know if you've had a struggle with that type of content and getting people to sign up for your list. Because I've seen your page, you have followers. So, and people like and comment on your stuff. So why are those people purchasing your product? Why are they buying it? The reason they're buying it is the same reason someone else needs to buy it. So focus on that, the pain point, the benefit to the customer of having it. That's how you present it. You need this because if you struggle with this, and this, here's the solution. That is how you get people to sign up for your email. So you're going to need to decide which email platforms that you guys are using to start to structure your sales letters. Okay, so when I say that, it's obviously MailChimp, ConvertKit. Those are the standard, industry standard, Aweber. Then start to develop the relationship with the audience. Start questioning them. Ask them what they want. You can begin to collect leads by asking what they want to see. And are those items, like as those items become available, start to build interest, showing them on your feed and in your stories. And that's going to generate excitement. So it's also, though, for you, it's going to let you know what your audience is interacting with, what they're wanting. I told you guys, the list is the way that you're going to continue to grow your relationship with your audience. So your list is extremely important. I told you guys, my first Posh Life Bling account had 280 something thousand followers, almost 300,000 followers on my last screenshot. And it actually had more, but that's the last screenshot that I had of it. And again, I know y'all like your social proof, so I always say 280. And I still don't know what happened to that account, but I wasn't able to get back into it, and I couldn't upload the documents that they were looking for. And I was like, you know what, F it, I'm serious, this is me. Because I was like, I built an audience there, I could do it again. And I did. I was like, I stopped stressing over it, because this is the reason why I did not build my business on Instagram. I use Instagram in my business, but I did not build Posh Life Bling on Instagram. I started Posh Life Bling before there was an Instagram. So by having my list, and I had email lists from before you could have, like as soon as I knew what an email list was, I had them. So as far back as you could have one, I had it. And that is why the business never skipped a beat. So you must develop the relationship with your customer so that you can continue to talk to them and interact with them with an email service like ConvertKit or MailChimp. And if you're having an issue with MailChimp or ConvertKit, just drop it in. And if I have a second to respond, I will. Let me know where you guys are in your process. Are your list, send me a 1 if you've got your email sequences put together. Drop me a 1 in the box because you should be at least having at least half of the sequences ready and set up and scheduled to go out, so that on Black Friday, you're not running around to like start sending them out. They should already be scheduled. Okay. Okay, you're having a problem. What's your problem, Janice? Tell me. Taking notes as always. You're welcome, babe. Yeah, tell me what exact problem you're having so I can address that. So yeah, you're always going to want to continue to cultivate your email list, always. So example, last month, y'all see I brought my Starbucks cup on today, my bling. Y'all see my bling? I brought my bling on today because I was going to talk about the Starbucks cup today. So last month, I started posting. If you guys follow the page, I started posting. I put up one on my Posh Girls Club. I put one up on, of course, on Posh Life Bling. And just putting my cup up, just putting it in random places in my office. That's really cute and fabulous, okay? Because now I'm generating a buzz. I know it's that time of year. People buy them all year, but I will get like 1 or 2 clients in a month that'll buy 6, okay, for the holidays. So I know that it's time to start generating that buzz and letting them know, okay, here we go. The cups are here. Let's get it. Let's get them ordered. They know they need to start getting them early because my products are custom. So I'm actually putting together email sequences for Poshlife Bling. Actually, I have my lead in already, my digital magnet, my lead magnet that's going to bring people onto the list, more people onto, and I think I've got about 25,000 people on my Poshlife Bling list, okay? I don't combine my list. So Posh Girls Club and Poshlife Bling are 2 separate entities, okay? So I have generated the buzz because I know my clients, they're going to wait till the last minute and start ordering. So I need to get them, I get it in their brain, and I start in August because I need them to know, y'all know we're looking at 2 months, and the more people that want them, it just becomes really stressful. So you should be putting together leads to figure out what your customer wants, but also to start showing them what you have and what offers you can make to them. Okay, so in the link they gave me, it's not happening. I followed the steps. I don't know what's going on. The link they gave me, which link, babe? In MailChimp? The link to do what? The link they gave me, it is not happening. And we're going to do in the Diamond Girls in our group. I've got Felicia putting together. She's going to be posting soon. She's going to be starting to take over the monthly scheduling for our 1 monthly meeting for everyone that we do the live that we're going to do this month. So yeah, we're going to need to comment that the MailChimp to the Instagram page. Oh, to connect the MailChimp to the Instagram? Okay, we can do that. I've been having something different. I have been posting, different products, but not selling like you taught. Okay, so which products and what is I need to see your sales funnel. So maybe if you can in the group, post what images you're using, what copy you're using. And you might want to save this for the meeting as well. Because like I said, we're going to do a group meeting. So definitely let me see what your process is so I can make sure. And do you have the email templates? Because I do have those, the email templates to help put it together. But Leisha, definitely post in the group. Let me see your images. Let me see your copy. And the email sequences. If you can send those to me. Okay. Yeah, because it is in the wording. It is in the copy and the way you put it together and the visuals that you choose. So send them to me. Let me take a look. Okay. Okay. So, like I was saying, all of my items are custom designed. So I kind of have to be ahead of the game for sure. But by emailing my email list, I can figure out, I can see where their interest is. So it gives me a really good idea of how many people are wanting a certain product, right? Okay, yeah, Janice, you too. You send me them as well. Leisha, definitely send me because I want to take a look at your sales funnel. Okay, because you definitely got to get the right images and copy. And then, because you have cute products. So I especially love the LV cup. I'm going to need that in my life because I live for LV, honey. Yes. So yeah, like I was saying, by emailing your list and figuring out which things they're posting on. So with you guys, I did an email. You're welcome, babe. I did an email that went out to everyone that kind of gave me an idea. I was asking which products that you were interested in and wanted to see more of as I'm putting 2018 together, okay? By emailing you and seeing where you're clicking and what tags you're clicking into, then I can tell what I need to create for you. Same thing with your audience. If you want to know what your audience, whether you're a service or product, if you want to know what your audience needs, okay, create an email, ask them what they need, ask them which products they want, or make different offers, tell them what's going to be available, and see for yourself which one they're clicking into, okay? See which one. Hi, thank you. What's your name? Give us your name and tell me your business and what you do. I appreciate it. So yeah, you can use those email lists right now to figure out what you're going to offer. Okay. There's 10 days left, like legit, no more time to play around, y'all. So your email list is going to be the key to successful sales strategies. I don't know how many other times I can say that. And there's multiple ways that you can use those lists. Okay. They're the key as well to building the relationship with your customers and helping to continue to grow that relationship. So over the weekend, we did the ELA webinar. So if you need email templates, you can get them right on the website, poshgirlsclub.com. Also, the full Boss Up bundle is now available. This is almost like 400 pages of content, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. It's 390 something pages. And it's actually going to be priced at $97 in the new year because it's a full arsenal of the content to help companies from beginning to end with setting up their business, to the sales funnels, to the content strategy, to like everything. Funnels, I think I said funnels, but it's got everything. Live streaming, tips on going live. Send me some hearts if you guys were in the 10-day training. It's got everything in it, okay? So one of my writers, I think I saw Money come in too. I think I saw her come in and she was saying that she's like not used to so much content. And so when the PDFs would come and they're like 30 pages, she's like, oh my gosh, Tori, wow, because she's not used to so much content. And she was telling me last night on our team meeting for the magazine that I build individuals up to be self-sufficient and not to depend on me. Like that I'm teaching, thank you, that I'm teaching my audience how to do these things for themselves, and then they can move on in their business. And then when I have something new, they don't have to keep going over the same content, in other words. And hey, there she is. And so I literally, that's like one of the greatest compliments that I've ever received. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, it really is, because there's always going to be someone else to teach and to bring along. So I don't want y'all to get stuck, and I want your businesses to grow so we can go to the next level. I can teach you the next thing instead of you staying at the same level. I can bring you along to the different and constantly level up. Okay. So like I said, the Boss Up bundle is insane. It is insane. But if you just need the email templates, they are available on the website, poshgirlsclub.com. And I am giving away, with the email templates, you guys can get the workbook from the webinar. So you can purchase them separately. You can get the full course of the webinar, the workbook, and the email templates, or you can, purchase them separately if you don't need everything. Okay. So number 2 is I want you guys to please add affiliate links to your repertoire. Okay. Seriously. When you're doing, for example, when you're doing stories, this is something else that me and the Diamond Girls talked about last night, the team. When you're doing stories, right? Think about, and you're linking your bio. Oh, you're so welcome, babe. That's why I work so push so hard. You are so very welcome. You're welcome. That's never going to happen again. So we're going to definitely figure out where the disconnect is happening with your audience. So yeah, that's not an option. No, ma'am. So yeah, I want you guys to think about adding links to your bio, to your story for affiliate links. And right now is one of the biggest times of the year that people are purchasing, and Amazon is one of the biggest, times of the year that this is one of the biggest places to shop, and it's one of the biggest times of the year to shop, probably the biggest, the biggest time of the year in sales. Last year, here we go, 3.5 billion, on Cyber Monday. 3.5 billion in one day, the biggest sales day ever of the year. And I don't know about you, but I am all set up to get there. And I want you guys to get set up to get there. And one stream of doing it is affiliate links. And I don't mean affiliate links like old school affiliate links. Use them in your stories. Use them in your blogs. The great thing about Amazon that a lot of people don't even realize when it comes to their marketing is that you don't just get paid for what you post. You make money off of the cart. So if someone goes on and your session is live, anything that they purchase, you're going to make a percentage of. So again, don't think of Amazon like in the old school way. I want you to think about new methods of incorporating it into your business. So I saw a link last night when we were having a team meeting for the magazine again. We were talking, and the girls were talking about how much the affiliate links are working for them. And we saw some new things that people don't even realize are out right now. So for my Get Fit Chick, for Monica, they have, of course, like Amazon Fresh. Money, was it Amazon Fresh? I believe it was called. Something that fits right into her brand. So it's not like she's got to advertise something that Amazon is the plug. Yes, ma'am. She doesn't have to advertise something that she doesn't believe in. So the trick is going to search for a product, okay, that you believe in and it fits into your brand, and then use the link. You guys can check out Monica's page at the Get Fit Chick to see more on Amazon Fresh. Awesome. So I bought Blog for Boss Babe. Every article that I'm doing this year has every article that I'm doing. Oh, didn't I included one for you? So one of the links that I said, and maybe it was in one of the challenges that you didn't see, but one of the ones for you was you sell the coffee cups. So you're going to add like Keurigs or special coffees like that could go with your product. So you could say, here, add the perfect coffee maker, send out Keurig links, go to Amazon affiliates or associates and get the links for good coffee makers, for good Keurigs, and include those links. I included it in one of the in something, you probably just didn't see it. In one of the ebooks that I recently did since you joined Diamond Girls, I included that. So, but yeah, so that's how you connect what Amazon has to offer with your niche. It fits. You sell cute, glammed out coffee mugs for like female entrepreneurs. So offer the mugs. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I offer the mugs, but offer the coffee, because they have their own coffees, their gourmet coffees, and they have Keurigs and other coffee accessories that are not coffee mugs, because obviously you want people to buy your mugs. But yeah, so definitely, yeah, they're there. I looked. So definitely go on there and add those links into, and you can add it right into your links in your bio. You're going to add that link to the product. Need the perfect coffee maker? Boom. That's it. So that's how you connect it to your brand. And it's not like this random thing. It fits. Earlier, I sent out a story because I get a lot of views in my stories. I mean, hundreds of views in each one of the stories that I do on the Posh Girls Club. So lifestyle is one thing that's really important to me. I've always had like a cleaning service, except for like those 2 or 3 years that I didn't. But mostly I've always had a cleaning service because I run 2 businesses and now a magazine. And the boys, their schedules are crazy. So, yeah, I need cleaning services because I really don't want to or have the time to run around and be cleaning up after 2 teenage boys. She ain't here for that. No. So one of the services that Amazon offers, I'm going to be giving some lifestyle posts, which and they're affordable. So I'm also, cheap when it comes to that kind of stuff, because I like my nice stuff and I like my fun times and getaways. Okay. So I'm not going to spend tons of money on that, but I need it. I need it because I need time to do my other things. So one of the links that I sent out earlier was an Amazon link, and it had a link to their house cleaning service, which is actually less expensive than some of the ones like the Molly Maid and the other ones the other people that I've hired over the years. So it's a great fit for my audience, because my audience, I'm selling lifestyle. Okay. Whew. So, and again, it's so easy. It's like a matter of copying a link and putting the link in. It's not like rocket science. Pick a link a day to advertise, and advertise it in different ways. Okay. So if you have any following, it's going to click on that link that shop online. That might be the day that they're going onto Amazon anyway. It's in the class. I covered the class over the weekend. So the webinar is up, and the webinar, the ebook, and the email templates to help you with the sequences are actually on the site, and they're discounted right now. Okay, so it's there, and it's gonna for sure help you. I covered Amazon affiliate links in it as well, and I think we talked about it yesterday too, so that live might still be up. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but Amazon is a powerhouse. Like Mani said earlier, Amazon's a powerhouse. They are taking over, even with shipping, same day. Really? Who's doing that? Same day. Like I said, I ordered the boys' new beds, and the beds were here the next day. I ordered Thursday, they were here on Friday. And so beds, like big beds, you know, they're giving you UPS and FedEx a run for their money. They just opened up a new one. I think they're coming to Charlotte. Like, they're not playing, y'all. They're not playing. Yeah, it is life-changing. Yeah, see, Amazon is nothing to play with. So to be in anything that they're offering, it's a good look. And it's just a smart move. It's a smart move because you don't have to buy the product. You don't have to sell the product. You don't have to ship the product. You don't have to package the product. Here we go again. Here goes another one. Hi. You don't have to package it. You don't have to do any of that. They bought Whole Foods. Yeah, see? You don't have, and that's probably why they can do Amazon Fresh. That makes sense. So, and is it Amazon Fresh? I want to make sure I'm not calling it the wrong thing, but you can click her bio. She has it. She's got one of the links up so you guys can check it out. And it's not everywhere yet, but it is in a lot of places. So I'm telling you guys, check it out. Get your links that go with what you do so that it is authentic. It's not just like some random stuff. And there's so much stuff. Like anything you want, you can find it on Amazon. So that's what I suggest as far as Amazon links. Another one would be like that, Amazon Fresh. Thank you, babe. So another one, and make sure y'all click on her link so she gets credit, okay? What's the other one for Wendy? I was thinking about Wendy. Oh, like the same thing with the cleaning service. So move in or move out service. So Wendy's our house flipper, Diamond Girl. And yeah, it's something that she could offer. So figure out how this example could work for you guys too. So she could, in her digital product, telling people about either house flipping or what things to look for when you're looking for your new place or when you're looking to buy for the first time, all these sorts of things, or a checklist for new homeowners. Wendy, I hope you come on so you can see this. She could include that in her digital product, her lead magnet, okay? And in her lead magnet, this is gonna give them extreme value, but one of the links, you could do every single link could be something that links to Amazon, by the way. In this, she could do the house cleaning service, like when she's getting, so if you're moving in and you want someone to come in and do your home before you move in, right? Think of her super hearts. Before you move in, boom, she could add the link to that. So even if they don't purchase it, she could still get credit for them clicking the link and buying something else. Because y'all know how we do. We get distracted and we buy something. Do you just add the link in the bio or post? Both. Yes, exactly. Nice. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You get both. So put the link in your bio and also do it as like blog posts. You guys need to start blogging. I'm sorry. If you're not blogging, y'all need to start blogging because it's just another way to increase clicks and conversions and let people investigate your brand more. And it's just repurposing with purpose. Another one of my little taglines, repurpose with purpose. Okay. Expand on the content or microblog to full-on blogging and include these links in your blog. I've had so many links and I put a photo of in the workbook of one of the months of my commissions, which were over $3,000 for a month. So I'm telling you guys, it's not a joke, okay? I make a very large amount monthly, but I'm not sleeping on $3,000, okay? Yes. Well, we'll definitely have to, that could be what we cover in our live in the group this week. So, well, this month for November. So we're going to, Fifi's going to be setting that up, the date with you guys and figuring out the best date and time for us to schedule it. But that could be what we cover. But she's going to be posting that later this week. And you guys can just post there in the group. If you don't know what the group is, FYI, everyone, it is Diamond Girls, the magazine. We have a private subscribers group where I'm in there. I'm answering questions. And I go live with them. You can check out what it's all about. DiamondGirlsMagazine.com. Click on it. Check it out. And I'm going to move on to number 3 because I'm about to run out of time. So number 3 that I want everyone to make sure that they're doing, who is going live and who is using their stories. That's what I want to know. Send me some diamonds if y'all are going live. Send me some hearts if y'all are using your stories. Yes. Okay. You will be surprised to see how many people go into stories. Okay. It's crazy. I go into my stories all the time and check the stats, which is why I came back at good at 2:15 today, because 67% of you guys wanted me to stay at my 2:15 time. So I'm sorry for okay, babes, I'll check them out. I do check you guys' stories anyway. You can look and see. I'll be looking at your stories. If I don't say something negative, or not negative, but if I don't comment in there, you're good. Okay. So yeah, I check your stories often. If you're a Diamond Girl, I follow all my Diamond Girls so that I can make sure to go in and check your stories and check your pages randomly. And that's why you'll see randomly I'll post on the board. Like today, I put a whole bunch of posts up for everybody. I think it was Janice singing. No, it was Alicia. I saw Alicia singing. I was like, you better sing, girl. But I do. And if you guys notice, when I go into the team board, I will post different things to some of you. That's because I've been checking your pages. So, so yeah. Stories, get creative with these stories. Even if you can't, I saw you singing. I was like, hey, church. So yeah, even if you can't use the swipe feature, you can always tell people to go to link in your bio. You'll get there, okay? If you're not using stories or going live, you're missing incredible opportunities to interact with your audience in a fun and engaging way. Don't let the numbers freak you out. Seriously, don't worry about it. Go on there and act like you're talking to Oprah or Shark Tank or whatever, or Oprah or Shark Tank might catch your live stream, okay? Get on there, talk about yourself, sell your product. Because some people just come in to hate or to say mean things or whatever. Who cares? The people that come in and need to come in every day, we're getting new Diamond Girls coming in. Still under the edges advertising. I have my hashtags. Well, put your hashtags in the first comment. That is where your hashtag should go, not in your post. Yeah, put them in your first comment, so that way it'll disappear. After people start commenting, they won't see it. Whereas if you put it in your post, it's always going to be there in your post. So put it as the first comment, okay? Here we go. Here we got another one, y'all. That's 3 for today, really? So yeah, to recap, okay? I currently have the, oh Lord, Christian's gonna come home and translate this child. So I asked if they like my new mugs, and 90% say yes. See, I was one of those 90% because I need that LV mug in my life, honey. Yes. Yes, they're cute. My stories, no hide them so I get noticed. I don't know what you meant, baby. Say that one more time. The stories are great. So recapping, I have the email sequences available on the website if you need help creating email sequences, okay? This will help you get started with creating that dialogue. The workbook from the live webinar comes with it. So you can click the link in the bio and get that. I think it's like $19.99 or something. So hop on there, get the email sequences, because that's where you should be. That's where you need to be right now, okay? Number 2, that's going to be, like I said, that's going to be on the website in the monetize section. So it's brand, create content, monetize. All right. Number 2, hi. Yes, now you're talking my language. Number 2, include affiliate links to help you generate more income. I also touch on the affiliate links in the email in that whole ebook. So definitely get that, okay? Like I said, I included a photo of my own so that you can see my page. It's a screenshot to see how much money there is really available to be made on that. So, and then of course, number 3, make sure you're going live and using stories and coming up with really cool, creative new ways. And do this in your branding, okay? Take of the live, but I don't see the link. You know what? Like 2 or 3 people said that, and I don't know. And all the rest of them seem to have gone through. I'm gonna check that again, babe. I'm gonna check that again. I don't know what's happening with that. Like I had a whole bunch of people purchase them over the weekend, and some sold on Monday. Say Tuesday, yeah. And 2 or 3 of the people told me that they didn't get them either. So I'm gonna check that and see what's up with that. But yeah, make sure that you are taking full advantage of going live. And I was saying in your branding for your stories, make sure it's consistent with your brand. Pick images like in Pinterest as you start curating your images and stuff, or nice.co, the ones that I use and told you guys about. Make sure that you are collecting images for stories as well. So that way, I see your email just came in. So yeah, that way when you're ready to do stories, they match your branding. Don't do random stories. Do stories that match your branding. If you guys notice, it all goes together. It all goes together. Also, when people see it, they instantly can relate. Oh, this is one of Tori's, even if they're not looking at my name or that it's Posh Girls Club or Posh Tori Blings or Posh Life Bling. They all go together. They all go for that brand, so you're able to tell what's what. Okay, so as a side note, really quickly, because I have 4 minutes before it shuts me off. My people who do not have websites right now is not the time to worry about creating websites. Okay, focus on simple selling. Use Samcart to lead your audience to that one product. Make simple offers. And I do have the funnels ebook and the full course. Actually, that's $17. I'm doing the funnels for $17 on the site, so you can get that 5-day challenge. Just take this time to set up really good email sequences and really great funnels to get your sales right now. Do not worry about the website right now. There's no time for that. And you're going to get stressed out and you're going to get discouraged. And I don't want to see that happen to anybody. Okay. 2018, I got some very valuable, amazing content coming based on you guys' responses from the weekend and yesterday. I'd already started putting some stuff together, but after I got your responses, I was like, hey, you guys have any more questions really quickly too? Because I think we got about 3 minutes before I get cut off. Let's say 2.5 minutes. But yes, I'm really excited, but I don't want you to think about the new content yet, because I want to make sure we get these email sequences popping. I want to make sure you guys have everything you need to go live, which is in the 10-day training. That was day 1. Okay. And just make sure that you are continuously building relationships with your audience. Creating influence is a really big request, actually, from the email. That was one of the really big requests, that people want to learn how to create influence with their audience so that they can continue to grow those relationships with them. And we're going to get more into that in 2018. Okay. So as always, guys, I always want to bring you guys value. Y'all know this is when I start to close down. I always want to bring you value. I want to see your businesses grow. I want to see you win. There is room for everybody to win. Do you, stay you, be you. Don't try to be somebody else. Just be you and do you, and your tribe will connect to you. Okay? And if you need a tribe, then hit us up at diamondgirlsmagazine.com, because we're taking tribe members. Okay? And that's it. You girls have a fabulous day. And as always, keep hustling. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.